A City Ablaze, The Reality of Los Angeles Wildfires, written by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Los Angeles burns, a city engulfed in flames. It's a terrifying reality that has become all too familiar. Year after year, the cycle repeats, leaving devastation in its wake. Wildfires rage through the hillsides, fueled by drought and driven by relentless winds. Homes turn to ash and dreams are shattered, lives are disrupted and sometimes tragically lost. Families are torn apart and communities are left in ruins. These fires are a stark reminder of the power of nature and the vulnerability of even our most bustling cities. The skyline, once a symbol of progress, now shrouded in smoke. The smoke-filled skies and the images of fleeing residents are etched into our collective memory. The fear and uncertainty linger long after the flames are extinguished. The Los Angeles wildfires are not just local disasters, they are national tragedies. They capture the attention of the entire country, highlighting the urgent need for action. They serve as a warning, a glimpse into a future where such events may become increasingly common. The charred landscapes stand as a testament to the destructive power of these fires. We are left to pick up the pieces, to rebuild lives and communities. But the scars remain, both on the land and in the hearts of those affected. The trauma of loss, the economic devastation, and the lingering fear of future fires weigh heavily on the city. Businesses struggle to recover, and residents live with the constant threat of another disaster. These fires force us to confront a difficult question. What role have we played in creating this reality? Our actions or inactions have contributed to the conditions that make these fires so devastating. And what can we do to prevent these tragedies from becoming even more frequent and destructive? It is a call to action, a plea for change, to protect our homes, our communities, and our future. Our changing climate, fueling the flames. Wildfires are becoming more frequent and more intense, and the reasons behind this are deeply rooted in the changes our planet is undergoing. The link between climate change and the increasing severity of wildfires is undeniable. As temperatures rise, the conditions for wildfires become more favorable, leading to more devastating events. Our planet is warming, and this warming has profound effects on our weather patterns. Heat waves are becoming more common, and the overall climate is shifting in ways that exacerbate the risk of wildfires. Droughts are becoming more frequent and severe, creating tinderbox conditions in forests and grasslands. These dry conditions make it easier for fires to start and spread rapidly. Temperatures are rising, further drying out vegetation and making it more susceptible to ignition. This creates a vicious cycle where dry conditions lead to more fires, which in turn contribute to further warming. The science is clear. Climate change is a significant driver of the wildfire crisis. Researchers have been studying these patterns for years, and the data consistently points to a warming planet as a key factor. This is not a problem for the distant future. It is happening now. Communities are being affected, lives are being disrupted, and the environment is suffering. The increasing intensity and frequency of wildfires in California and across the western United States are a direct consequence of our changing climate. These fires are more than just natural disasters. They are a sign of a planet in distress. We can no longer afford to ignore this reality. The time for action is now, and it requires a collective effort from all sectors of society. We must act, and we must act decisively to address the root causes of climate change and mitigate its devastating effects. Investing in renewable energy, supporting reforestation, and implementing strong climate policies are essential steps we must take. Whispers in the smoke, misinformation, and the wildfires. As with any disaster, the chaos of the Los Angeles wildfires is fertile ground for misinformation. Conspiracy theories spread like wildfire themselves, fueled by fear and uncertainty. Some claim the fires are deliberately set, acts of eco-terrorism or government conspiracy. Others blame space lasers or directed energy weapons, their claims divorced from reality. These theories, while often outlandish, can have real-world consequences. They distract from the real issues at hand: climate change, forest management, and community preparedness. They sow distrust in authorities and experts, hindering effective disaster response. It is crucial to be vigilant against misinformation, to rely on credible sources, and to engage in critical thinking. Our ability to address the very real threat of wildfires depends on it. Fighting fire with fairness, DEI in the fire department. The debate over diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, has reached even the firehouse, sparking controversy and raising important questions about the future of firefighting. Some argue that DEI initiatives hinder firefighting efforts, claiming that lowering physical standards to accommodate a more diverse workforce compromises safety and effectiveness in critical situations. Others counter that a more diverse fire department better reflects the communities it serves and leads to greater innovation and effectiveness. They believe that diversity brings fresh perspectives and new problem-solving approaches. This debate highlights the importance of evidence-based decision-making. It's essential to rely on data and research to guide policies and practices in the fire service. Physical fitness is undoubtedly crucial for firefighting, but so are teamwork, communication, and cultural competency. These skills are vital for effective coordination and response during emergencies. A diverse fire department, reflective of the communities it serves, is better equipped to understand and respond to the needs of all residents. This inclusivity fosters trust and cooperation between firefighters and the public. DEI is not about compromising safety, it's about enhancing it by bringing a wider range of skills, perspectives, and experiences to the fire service. Embracing diversity can lead to a more resilient and adaptive firefighting force, capable of facing the challenges of today and tomorrow. Diversity is strength debunking the myths. Claims that diversity, equity, and inclusion weaken the fire service are often based on unfounded fears and stereotypes. They fail to recognize the multifaceted nature of firefighting, which requires more than just physical strength. Effective firefighting demands intelligence, problem-solving, adaptability, and strong communication skills, attributes found in individuals of all backgrounds. Furthermore, a fire department that reflects the diversity of its community can build trust and improve communication, critical factors in effective disaster response. When residents see firefighters who look like them, who understand their language and culture, it fosters a sense of confidence and cooperation. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is not about lowering standards, it's about raising them by recognizing the value of diverse talents and perspectives. Social media inferno fanning the flames of misinformation. Social media has become a double-edged sword in the age of wildfires. On the one hand, it can be a powerful tool for sharing information, coordinating relief efforts, and connecting with loved ones during emergencies. On the other hand, it can be a breeding ground for misinformation, spreading rumors and conspiracy theories faster than the fires themselves. The algorithms that drive social media often prioritize engagement over accuracy, amplifying sensationalized content that evokes strong emotional responses. This can create an echo chamber where misinformation thrives, drowning out credible sources and hindering informed decision-making. It is imperative to be critical consumers of information online, to verify sources, and to be wary of sensationalized claims that lack evidence. Truth is, the antidote, the importance of accurate information. In the face of natural disasters like the Los Angeles wildfires, access to accurate information is paramount. Reliable information from trusted sources can mean the difference between life and death. It empowers individuals to make informed decisions about evacuation routes, emergency preparedness, and community resources. Conversely, misinformation can have devastating consequences. It can lead people astray, delay crucial aid, and undermine trust in authorities. It is essential to rely on official channels for information, such as government agencies, emergency services, and reputable news organizations. Critical thinking, source verification, and a healthy dose of skepticism are essential tools in navigating the information landscape during times of crisis. A crossroads of crisis, reflecting on our future. The Los Angeles wildfires, while devastating, offer a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world. They highlight the urgent need to address climate change, combat misinformation, and build a more equitable and just society. These challenges are complex and interconnected, demanding comprehensive solutions and collective action. We must acknowledge the role of human activity in exacerbating climate change and take responsibility for mitigating its effects. We must equip ourselves with the tools of critical thinking and media literacy to navigate the digital age responsibly and combat the spread of misinformation. And we must strive to build a more inclusive society, one that values diversity, promotes equity, and ensures that all members have the opportunity to thrive. Embracing reason, embracing change, a call to action. The Los Angeles wildfires are a call to action, a wake-up call to a future that demands our attention and our resolve. We can no longer afford to be passive observers. We must become informed citizens, engaged community members, and advocates for change. Support policies that promote renewable energy, sustainable land management practices, and climate change mitigation efforts. Engage in constructive dialogue with friends, family, and community members about the importance of accurate information and critical thinking. Challenge misinformation when you see it, and amplify credible voices. Support initiatives that promote diversity, equity, and inclusion in all sectors of society, including our first responders. The future of Los Angeles, and indeed the planet, depends on our collective action.